All right, guys, here we go. Lucky number 13, game number 13. We have an interesting matchup on this one. We have the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks using their backup quarterback and really maybe even their third string quarterback. I think Drew Lock might have been officially their backup. Jalen Milroe, rookie from Alabama, going up against Josh Allen and the Bills. We're going to play the Bills at home. You see the bracket here. I just kind of realized, like, if we don't get another game going after this one, and Trevor Lawrence gets a bye in the first, he'll also get a bye in the second round, which is kind of not fair. So we'll make sure we get him some type of competition here. Also, the winner of this game, unless we get 3 more NFTs, well, really 2 more NFTs purchased by the end of today, the winner of this game may have a bye in the next round as well. So a lot on the line here. Let us get out of this bracket here. We'll move on to the action. I think I set this up right. We will find out for sure in a few minutes. Let's go with Godden and Davis on this one. I need a little change of pace from Olsen and Tarico. A lot of dead time with them, and I'm again with this, like, we're not hearing a lot of sound here. I don't know why. It's just I haven't touched the sound settings, so I don't know why we don't get a little preview sound here, but it is what it is. There we go. There it kicks in. Let's check out our other stat, our most touchdown passes in one game. We add Jared Goff to the list after that last one. Really so close to having 4 and wiping this whole slate clean. But Stafford, McCord, Love, McCarthy, Young, and Goff all in the running for that 250,000 QBC prize. QBC being our game token. That's six guys. We're going to have one QB breakthrough in this competition and see. So the question came up earlier, actually. What happens if someone throws 3 twice? If Stafford gets in, well, Stafford is out, right? What happens if Jared Goff goes to the next round and throws another 3 touchdown passes? And yeah, he'd have to win 2 shares of the prize, as long as that's what it is, and it's split. So we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. I really hope it doesn't come to that. Let's see. We'll get rid of that one, and we'll get rid of that one. And here we go. The Bills kicking off to the Seahawks. I'd rather... Oh, no, that's right. We want to see the Seahawks get the ball first and make sure we set up the Jalen Milroe. There he is. Interesting tattoo. Got Walker in the background. Walker, of course, moved to the Chiefs in the offseason. The Super Bowl MVP, getting us going right away. 14 yards on the opening play. Tough runner, hard to tackle.
If they keep clearing holes like that, could be a long night defensively. No doubt about
it. Come out again with 4 receivers and the 1 running back in the backfield. And they put running back in motion, and Milroe's going to tuck it and run. Big gainer there, about 17 yards. Remember, really, the QB performance outside of the 250,000 QBC award, the QB performance doesn't really matter all that much. It's just whether or not their team wins. It's different from how we did Season 0 back in March. Also, I really got to get moving on these games because I really want to get this finished. Milroe going to run again. Really want to get it finished before the next Madden comes out as well. We have a lot of other things we want to get done at the QB Club before the season begins. Some exciting stuff we'll be bringing up on our YouTube channel. I did hopefully fix our connection a little bit. We'll see. 3 receivers here to the top. They're going to keep it on the ground to Walker. They are just carving up this Bills defense. Every play is getting significant yardage.
A gain of 15. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage. And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he
Milroe slides.
He's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress.
This is just like a hot knife through butter. Let's see if the Bills can, with their backs up against the wall.
As we just saw there. From the gun, it's Walker. He'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple.
Doesn't get the first down, but he's still positive momentum getting through that line. They had 5 people stacked up on that line of scrimmage. 3 minutes to go. We're halfway through the first. 3 tight ends, fullback in the game. The big boys. And they go to the quarterback sneak. It looks like he got it. They're not going to give it to him. We're going to see a replay here. I don't know. I thought he was going to get it. I thought on the snap I thought he was going to get it. And then he just collapsed. And now we see 4th and inches. Are you going to go to Jason Myers? Yep. They're going to resort. Man, it's sort of a... That's kind of sad. Just every play forward momentum, and then you get stuck on the quarterback sneak. And you wind up with just 3.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never get those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
Keon Coleman, of all people, returning. Coleman had a decent rookie season, followed by a disappointing second season.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball.
Hoping for a little bit of a bounce back from him. They've added DJ Moore in the offseason. Here's Josh Allen, MVP. A little too quick on that one. Receiver didn't get his head turned around. Dalton Kincaid.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's see if Josh Allen can... There we go, James Cook. They didn't give him anything on that one, huh?
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Cook leading the league in rushing last season.
Really nowhere to run the football. Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Trips up top. We got a guy offside. See, that guy's offside. Free play. He gets it out to Shakir, but they're short. Offsides. I mean, that's really like a silly tick on that play, man. I mean, that guy just, he didn't flinch at all. He was lined up on the other side of the ball. There we go. Stupid penalty. One of those where you get pissed if you're the Milroe owner. Our friend Crypto would be really angry about that. Sorry about that. And then they get the first down of all things. Josh Allen was one of our originally distributed. I think he was our 3rd pick out of the first 6 or 7 in our beta testing.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right,
Allen's got trips to the top. Cook in the backfield. Just been inaccurate.
Put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
You kind of expect him to work through this and start completing some passes here. Go to the ground. Again, not getting much against this Seahawks defense. Tough to get anything going. Now it's 3rd and 9. Let's see if we get another one of those silly penalties again. Sean McDermott unceremoniously fired at the end of this season. Guy did a great job for the Bills. Here's a swing pass to Cook. He's going to go down. Ernest Jones. Nice play. 4th and 12. They're going to punt here.
could see what they
Couldn't
wanted to
quite
do.
get it to
Wanted set up the
midfield.
screen,
Had the
but it got
one
blown up.
first down, aided by that penalty.
If you're not getting a lot of
And now they're
pressure
going
at
to
the
punt.
quarterback because the
Thankful
space
that the
doesn't open
Seahawks
up.
only
They were able to read that one and
only scored
slow
the
it
3
down
on the
and
first
stop it before
drive.
they could get a first down.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. There, this punt will go out of bounds.
Yeah.
I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will.
Kind of hate when they kick it out of bounds and they don't get it in the 20. Why even bother? Why even bother trying?
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Heavy set here.
I don't think. They had the field goal last time.
The fullback. There's Walker. All right. I mean, that's hopefully a good sign. He only got 2 on that one.
Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Another I formation. They go to the ground again, and he's just right through the middle, running a guy over there.
52 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball
52.
5 times.
Oof. 10-yard average there.
18 on the play. First down,
Oh.
Seattle.
Oh.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand.
Yeah, tire tracks on his jersey right there,
It's going
man.
to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is
You got a rookie quarterback here, right? So you should be able to tee off on the run game.
to start making plays.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and
Throw some blitzes at this guy in the passing game.
Strong safeties that are better tacklers.
I don't believe he's got a very high Madden ranking.
But in this case, how about the free safety?
Most of those rookie quarterbacks that don't get a lot of time, it's kind of hover in the 60s unless they're a top pick. Walker again, unbelievable. He's got to be over 70 now.
He takes this all the way down to the 37. That'll pick up
18, that gets him to 70.
Gain of 18.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Setting up
You know, great play call. I mean, he doesn't get a lot there, but
That was certainly well-read defensively. And
you don't want your rookie quarterback to be out of the game as much as the run game is working. You don't want them to keep their heads in the game and keep them loose and throwing and completing passes. That's a great way to do it.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Little screen pass. You got 2 tight ends on the bottom, 2 receivers to the top, and they're going to give it Charbonnet.
Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The completion on first didn't get much, and the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
4 receivers now to the top. 1 Smith and Jigba all the way at the bottom. Milroe looking to the top. Is that Barner? Yep. 3 minutes to go in the second.
The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
It feels a lot like the last game we saw where the Lions just moved the ball at will and the Cowboys just struggled all day.
Try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision.
They have not been able to slow down this offense.
And they hooked up there for a first down.
Empty backfield with Walker vacating.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's been good with that
Scramble there.
scramble. It's not the first time.
The defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do
They
it
will.
anyway.
They will. See, Milroe's going to hand this one off.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Walker in the backfield there. They
Second quarter. 2 minutes remain. 3-0
Almost get the
our
first
score.
down. Come up just short. 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Charbonnet and Walker in the backfield. They're going to go with... Oh, nope. They flip it out to Charbonnet, but he's going to get tackled. A big play there.
And he's going to be
Man, talk about a straight... Oh, ineligible downfield.
This might push him back further.
I think you declined that, right?
Pass, but lost yardage, so they'll
4th and
decline
2. You might even take a timeout.
Isn't it? Who needs a penalty when you try and throw the ball? You don't even get it downfield.
You're going to kick the field. The clock stops on the penalty, I guess. I guess. 4th and 2. Myers back on for another field goal.
And they're able to double their lead.
And, you know, they're absolutely crushing them, but it's only 6-0.
So they're able to end that
2
drive
minutes to
with
go.
3
You get
points
some
in this one-possession ball game.
get some momentum here. Next thing you know, you go into the half 7-6.
Quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll go down as this
All
drive
right,
is
that's the normal field goal return or kickoff return we
So
see.
here come the Bills out for their second drive. They are still in search of their first points of the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. Now Allen.
They're just unable to get anything going there. They hit their tight end, right? And a little D-back comes out and makes that tackle. They'll get anywhere.
Gain on first down.
Only 2 yards.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the
You'd really like to get at
27-yard line.
least 3 if you're the Bills here.
Play action. Now
He's
it's
got a guy.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Cooks.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen.
Completes that one to Cooks too. Cooks is
He's tackled a yard short of
becoming the focal point here.
9 on first down.
2 in a row.
Nothing fancy on first down.
Almost at the 1 minute mark with 2nd and 1.
Slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed.
Pretty much in field goal range here.
He often can go for big yardage.
Still far, but
Nicely for second.
Allen throws it over. Oh, you saw him sitting there waiting.
It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time.
Ill-advised pass right there was almost, that could have been a pick
That
6.
time there was very little, and I think they were actually
Kind of got
fortunate
lucky.
that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
I agree.
This is third
Third and one.
Very likely 4 down territory, even if
You
they
could
don't
run
get
it here, right? You got Cook in the backfield. You got your
And again,
2 timeouts. He's going to throw it. He completes the quick pass to the outside. That's Shakir.
they only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Good for a
Would it be
Bills.
safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just
All right,
find the
50
soft spot,
seconds to
find
go
the dead
here in the
zone,
half.
and find
2
the first
timeouts
down.
still. He goes over the middle. That's Shakir.
So the completion good for 6
And they
yards.
call the timeout.
And it's 2nd down.
All right. I like it there.
Timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Kind of seeing some very short passes. Those nice little crossing routes over the middle.
Here now, 2nd
Guys
and
getting
4.
open finally. Shotgun with Cook in the backfield. He's going to throw. He's got a... Shakir, that's, I think, 3 in a row. For Shakir, maybe 4 in a row. They had a couple passes to Cooks, and now they're going to Shakir.
That's the third
They
time
haven't used
they've
that last
tried to
time out.
connect with
34
each
seconds
other.
and
They've got a real rapport
ticking.
going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that
You
last
know, I
play.
don't... Yeah, you got to
Down
hustle,
at the
hustle,
12,
hustle.
it's 1st
12-yard
and 10.
line. They got the 1 timeout.
Again, they'll throw
Over the middle got Kincaid. They're going to use that timeout, I hope.
work in the middle of the field.
No.
That's good. The completion there
They will.
And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
I think they will. I think we're going to see a timeout and a field goal here.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Little wimpy. Little weak on the courage and bravery. You see the offense in the huddle, but you're not going to see them break out. You'll see the field goal team come on.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
6-3.
For the 41-year-old is up and good.
Did we hit the half there? We still have 1 second on the clock.
But it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to
2 seconds on the clock, so we will get a kickoff.
It's pretty darn good.
They put it in the end zone. You might see them
So
take a
Barney
shot.
takes back this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
If he returned knee it. Ooh, foot on the line right there, huh? Pretty close.
Coming to the line here to begin.
All right, Milroe. Let's see if he throws it, gives it a chuck. He's going to. He's had some time. He throws it up there. It's going to be short.
And I think in this situation, that's the
Is that Bernard with the pick? Who's 7? I don't know.
There's some risk takers out there that may
But I
wanna
don't think
take
that
one
was an
more shot
interception. I think
before
he's
the
out of
clock runs
bounds.
out.
We go to half. The Bills will
All
get the
right,
ball
Brandon,
in the
thanks
second
much.
half.
Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And you see Cook there with -2 yards rushing and Walker with about 75. Really, this has been it's been a one-sided game, but the score does not show that. And the Bills are going to get the ball to start the second half with an opportunity, especially after coming off that last drive, the two-minute drive, where they were able to get it down for a pretty short field goal. And left the chance to get 7 out there.
In this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No. But you have to do something.
Saw some success. All the success really was in the air at the end of that second quarter.
But he's got one here, and he also picks up
I'm
the
not
first
surprised to
down.
see them go back to that. Josh Palmer.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Nice throw. It's nice to see those where they throw it into the zone.
Into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Palmer going to go in motion left.
I'm not sure I like that motion. Whenever they run that, it's something bad seems to happen.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And
Not this time, though. Completed pass, 7 yards.
At the 50-yard line.
Second and 3. It looks like here's a running formation. Let's see if they go to the ground. Looks like yeah, they do. There's Cook.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
And that's the first time we really see him get some yards on the ground.
That's good for a Bills first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short.
Getting close to field goal range here. Field goal will tie it up. Touchdown will have them take the lead. Neither quarterback threatening our 3 touchdown pass in a game competition. There's Shakir. I tell you, I like that guy in real life. The guy always seems to be open. I think he's a very underrated wide receiver. Solid fantasy player.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't.
Back to Cook again. He makes a little move, gets about 4, 5.
I have to think a major major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone.
Allen in the gun, going to the air. He's gonna nope. He's first time we've seen him run today, and he jukes out a linebacker. Gets a nice gain there. First and goal from the 4.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football.
See if we get a replay there. See who he juked out.
Something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
No, we're not going to get it.
Touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new.
There's a run, and he's going to take it in. Bills are going to take the lead. 9-6, 10 with the extra point. 2 Allen runs back to back, puts it in from the 4.
They go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. He's got it as the lead is now 10-6.
You gotta be frustrated as a Seahawks fan here, or even the Seahawks offense.
And it was Josh Allen using his
You've
legs
moved
to
the ball
polish things off.
well every time you've touched it. Forced into 2 field goals, one because of that silly quarterback sneak.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And now you're down. The last time you're on the field, you're up 6-0. And now you're down. Well, really, they did throw that one touchdown, or sorry, that one Hail Mary pass at the end of the half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands.
Oh, a fumble by the rookie.
Fortunate to get that.
Lineman picks it up though. Wow, 2nd and 17. And you know, really, most of their success has been on the ground here. I don't know if you just saw that. The passing yardage stats.
For the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Really, like, the tables have turned. I mean, that was the kind of play that was happening to the Bills in the first half. I mean, Shaheed, a couple yards there. 3rd and 16. Here's a name we haven't really said at all is Jackson Smith and Jigba. Offensive Player of the Year last year, and not seeing much thrown his way.
See where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
We'll see what happens here. It looks like he's
now on 3rd
in the slot at the top. He's going deep. Is that him? That's Shaheed. Wow. Wow. Thought he was going to get it. He looked like he had a step. Hit him right in the gut, right in both hands, and it fell. And I thought maybe he was going to grab it between his knees. And I mean, when you have the rookie quarterback, you got to help him out. Gotta help him out. Nice tackle there, open field tackle on the punt.
And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Touchdown on this one really is going to make it difficult for the Seahawks.
There's Cooks in motion right.
This entire momentum of this game has shifted. Now Cook is running wild. Tackle by Emanwari, the defensive rookie of the year.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You gotta push that stiff arm button. Stiff arm, stiff arm.
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves,
Allen back.
just hang in there, just one big carry away.
rush came in a little bit too quick from Leonard Williams there. Allen didn't have the time. Looked like a planned screen to James Cook. Unable.
And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Unable to put it together before the rush hit him. 2nd and 10. Not yet really in field goal range. Allen swings it out to Kincaid for 3. 44, 54, 61. Prater's good. 61 is far. 3rd and 6. Had some decent success throwing kind of like that seam route. Looks like Palmer's the one that would be in line for that. Nope. Keon Coleman with a big catch. That's a 1st down. Now you're in field goal range. And a field goal doesn't put it out of reach. A field goal only gives you a comfortable 1 touchdown lead. So I'm sure they'd like to see 7 as we get to the end of 3rd quarter here. 7 seconds to go. See if we get a snap off here. 3, 2, 1. No. We're going to go to the 4th quarter.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter.
3 tight ends to the bottom there, and they're going to run it to the left. Get 1.
A 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up.
Palmer in motion down below.
So they can't run.
Allen to throw. He's got a guy. That's Kincaid. Kincaid's got a bunch of catches in this one. Most of them have been very short, but that one was key. 1st down, and now a touchdown would, I hate to say seal it, but get pretty darn close to sealing it. Make it a 2-score game. Kind of expecting to see some James Cook on this one. Let's see. There we go. Nope, they're going to give it to Allen. Allen gets around. Yes, sir. Touchdown. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, Josh Allen. Finishing that 2nd scoring drive in a row. 3rd scoring drive in a row.
Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football.
2nd rushing touchdown of the 2nd half.
That's exactly what you need from your
5 minutes to go, and it's going to be a lot to overcome for the Seahawks and their rookie quarterback.
Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
Prater's kick is good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off.
Darnold sitting there like, yeah, I'd be doing better. I could do better.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
See what happens when the rookie comes back out. Decent return by Shahid at 27. 28. Kenneth Walker, I mean, 73 yards. We haven't seen a lot from him since that 1st half. He hasn't really had any chances. Cooper Kupp. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. That's why we need this urgency slider.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Smith and Jigba at the bottom. Looks like he's Got single coverage. Got a cushion. Let's see. Running the ball here makes me want to vomit. I mean, I know Kenneth Walker has been going crazy in this game, but at this point, in 3rd and 3 now.
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Some poor connection here. Apologize for that.
Once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Milroe.
They're going to look to throw.
He's got a lot of space here. A lot of space. And he slides across midfield. Big first down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's a big game. 23. I thought it was more like 28. All right, what do you got? What do you got, Jalen Milroe? Rookie Jalen Milroe. There's Bosa. Really like a similar, reminded me of that Aiden Hutchinson sack at the end of the last game. Can't forget 97 on the edge. Don't get mad, dude. You're the one, you had time, man. Let's go. 2nd and 17. Flustered again, and again had time. That looked like a fumble, if you ask me. You're going to call it an incompletion, but ugh. I don't know how that was an incompletion.
Once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come.
I don't know how that was incompletion. 3rd and long. I mean, clearly, you don't necessarily have to go for it. Throw it. Going deep. Really deep. And Jigba. Oh. All right, well, he said he did not get the feet down. Does that mean he caught it, or are we going to get a replay here? Really, that's the first. Was that the first ball thrown to JSN? Are we going to? No, we're not going to see the replay. I thought we would. All right, Milroe. Throwing it in the end zone again. Going deep. Shaheed. Incomplete. So two Hail Marys with 2.5 minutes to go. Shaheed again gets the ball in his hands twice today. Ball in both hands. Doesn't make the play on a deep ball. I'm kind of interested to see the replay on that JSN play. I mean, it sounded like he caught it, but was out of bounds, but pretty darn close there. Keeping it on the ground, no surprise. 2.5 minutes to go. Seahawks will have to burn a timeout. You got the 2-minute warning in here too. But still, you up 2. Gotta think you're still gonna run here. And don't forget that Allen has 2 rushing touchdowns, so that tuck it, you know, the run option play here could be in the game plan as well. Near midfield, they're gonna throw it. Oh, and Allen will get sacked. I mean, good choice not to make a stupid throw. Would have been better if he could have thrown it away. I mean, I think if you stop them here, you call another timeout. 3rd and 18. I mean, really.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work
3rd and 18, they're probably going to throw here. I don't know if you necessarily have to. Maybe a screen pass would be a great call. And unbelievable. Brandon Cooks.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Converts the 3rd and long. And I mean long. And this is pretty much going to end it.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Got to see James Cook here. We're going to see another Allen bootleg. Cook, he's in. He's in, seals the deal. This one's over. Put it in the books. No touchdown passes from either quarterback. There's still some time on the clock, and maybe we'll get a lucky one from Milroe. Really, Milroe had no help from his receivers in this one. Kind of no help. You know, that opening drive where they had a 3rd and 1 and they tried to sneak it. Very close on that one, but what a key play that was. 7-0 would have been much better than 3-0. And they kicked a second field goal, and really at that point they were dominating. You would never really have said that this would have flipped like this. Dominating the game in every stat but points, and then it just fell apart. At that end of the first half, it just fell apart. Got the field goal at the end of the half, and then 3 touchdowns here in the second half. Seahawks have just not looked like the same team since.
Translate here, I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think
Really, I mean, you got to go looking deep here at this point. But really,
2 minutes left to play in this football
not
game
much of a
here
chance
on
here to
EA
come back. You're
Sports.
down 18.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Try to pad your stats, get yourself some numbers, and that's what Nick Bosa is thinking of. Is that Nick or is that Joey? Joey, sorry. Confusing my Bosas. Second sack of the game. I think it's the second. Maybe he's had more. Ah. Cooper Kupp can't bring that one down. 4th and 10. He has thrown some big passes downfield, taken some shots. I think Shaheed should have come down with a couple of those. He's got a lot of time. He's had time. You can't really even say he hasn't had time. He completes that for a 1st down to Barner.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is
Incomplete.
as he let him a bit too much.
It's just a matter of time here. All these incompletions are.
Thoughts on the secondary? Seem to be pretty
8 is Bernard. I don't know who 7 is. I thought 7 was Bernard. I'm wrong.
Prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown's going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
Shaheed in motion.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
I'm going to go to Walker. Nice to see him get the ball again.
They'll give only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Empty backfield. They're just going to probably trying to throw it deep.
That is incomplete.
Looking for Njigba there and couldn't make it work. Does Njigba have a catch? I don't know. I don't think he does. Sometimes I miss them here and there, but and I definitely don't want to stop to see the stats. We can look at it after. No touchdown passes on the day for either quarterback.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
There's Walker.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 30.
Can't point the finger at him today. He's done a lot on the ground. He's caught a few passes in the air. We're going to see a lot of time tick off this clock. Hopefully one more play.
They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
I mean, you could just end it. It wouldn't make a difference. But you got 3 receivers up to the top. You're probably going to see him launch one or get sacked or throw a pick. 1 second to go. We're going to make us watch one more.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long.
So what you need is
in position to dictate to the offense.
a long touchdown pass with a personal foul at the end of it.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot.
An onside kick with a penalty. There you go. There's the end. Just wondering if it's even possible. But there you go. There's the end. The Bills move on. Josh Allen moves on.
Somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out.
And guys, I don't have any announcement for the next game to Trevor Lawrence, but I'm pretty sure Dylan Gabriel NFT is going to get taken. So we will have one more game. Not sure if we'll get that done today or not. I'll try to set it up. Got a little work to do to make sure this person gets the NFT in hand. I'm going to have to take it off the
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports,
take it off the marketplace if they can't purchase it directly before we can get the next one started. All right, let's take a look at the stats. I really want to see if Milroe completed 9 balls. Right, a bunch of them were to Kenneth Walker. Walker rushed for 74. Cook did rush for 38. Had the touchdown. Allen had the 3 carries, 2 touchdowns. The receiving. Do you see JSN? No. Not even 1 completion to JSN. Look at this. Buffalo 5, Buffalo 4, Buffalo 4. Kenneth Walker had 3, Barner had 3. And really, when you have a rookie quarterback, I mean, sometimes you like to see that. You like to see the tight ends, and you like to see the running backs get a few catches. But Shaheed, they gave him credit for 1 drop there, that big play. Really, I would have given him 2 drops. Kupp had 1 catch. Charbonnet 1 for -1. Just a brutal outing from anyone involved in the passing game for Seattle. Let's look at the highlights, see if I can find that play. It was a couple of incompletions, right? So, I mean, Milroe sacked. This one, I think it is. Let's see. Was this the Kupp incompletion? Yeah, that's not it. This has got to be the one. Intended for Njigba. Sorry, guys. I know, I'm getting dizzy myself. Trying to just set this up nicely. I can't. I don't know why we can't see. All right, sorry, I'm really like, I don't do this a lot, so I don't do this a lot. All right, here we should get a good view, right? I don't know why we're so fuzzy here, but yeah, I mean, it does look like he's going. His momentum is certainly out of bounds, right? I mean, sometimes the computer, they hold him up. There you go. His foot was out. Heel, nope, toe, heel. Out of bounds. He did hold on to it. I don't know why he got so fuzzy here. I mean, come on. But that's, yeah, that was a good call. Good call. They didn't show us the replay, but good call. Josh Allen moves on to round 2. Milroe is going to be done. I don't feel so sorry for Crypto. He's got about 4 NFTs with us. And guys like Kyle McCord and Will Howard made beat Matt Stafford and Patrick Mahomes, respectively, in round 1, and they're going to play each other in the next round. So he'll definitely have someone going to round 3. He also has Riley Leonard to upset Joe Burrow. Our first 3 games, McCord over Stafford, Burrow losing to Leonard, and Will Howard beating Patrick Mahomes were all great games for Crypto. And now he takes the L with Milroe against Josh Allen, who will move to the second round. Right now, Allen's got a bye in round 2. Might be filled, might not. Trevor Lawrence will be our next competitor. Looks like we are set up to have him play Dylan Gabriel. We'll see if we can get that done today.